Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Catfish Hunter gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman has it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Damon waits on it, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Justin Verlander will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you can do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Striding in for Oakland, Reggie Jackson. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way from Verlander. 4-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And it's fouled away. Reynolds at second. Damon at first with no outs. Verlander has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count offering on its way. Count still full, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jason Giambi. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Come on, Giambi!
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping up now, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Two balls and two strikes to count to Chris Davis. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home, and he's in there safely as two runs come across to score away from the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So coming to the plate, Matt Olson, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he just misses with a curveball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Back goes Reddick at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
At the plate, Matt Chapman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Verlander's ready. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the A's 6 and the Astros nothing. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Harold Reynolds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Johnny Damon, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot for Johnny Damon. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Brad Peacock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
fielder.
In now, Reggie Jackson. As he'll take a look at ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Jackson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
He's going, he's going.
1-1 home. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Go the Astros. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bagwell in foul ground, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go, Oakland.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It is now 9-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Damon waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's George Springer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Bagwell over at second. Correa at first, 2 out in the inning. And he takes a called strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 9-0. The ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Oakland A's came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Catfish Hunter wins his 3rd of the season. Justin Verlander is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.